Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful, cold, wintry, snowy, blizzardy day? No, my baby doll's sending John D hearts now. That's funny. Bob's RC, what's going on, brother? My baby doll's in the house. How you doing? Hey, what's up, bro? Molds RC, what's going on, brother? Lotus is in the house. What's up? John D, how you doing, brother? Let's see here. Steve's in the house. How you doing, brother? Rinks, you nerd. How you doing, bro? What's up, King Nerd? That's funny. Hello, my love. All aspects. What's up, brother? How are you doing? Big Boys Toys, what's up? It was an accident, obviously. I know. Richard B's in the house. How you doing? Hell yeah, welcome everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I didn't go home because there was a big old giant blizzard that rolled through Kansas City and I wouldn't have made it out, so. Oh, Maltz had surgery on his foot. Hope everything went well for you, brother. And I didn't do a live on Sunday because it was just too damn cold and I was too damn lazy. Good, Molds. Glad to hear that, brother. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Trying to get the camera set. Take your advice, Rings. After the new year, now 800 away from monetizing. I have my computer playing 24/7 now. RC Ohio, what's up? We can ready for another one of the first 4 days, the toughest. Yes, this is true, brother. Boatman got a foot of snow last night. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got a foot of snow there in KC, but I didn't get to go play in it because I'm in Omaha where we didn't get shit. Can't believe Kansas City south of Omaha got a foot of snow and Omaha got absolutely nothing. -20, says Bob. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Rinks says +20 here. No, they're not, Rinks. Stop it. Oh, Celsius. It's -20 Celsius. What is that, like roughly? Let's see. Your all's 0 is our 32, so that's probably just around 5 degrees or so Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. Yes, all aspects, lots of snow. What's up, off the guy? How you doing, brother? Glad you can make it. It's great that I can come here and be with my buddies when I'm feeling anxious. That's what we're here for, brother. Wyatt, what is going on, fella? How you doing, bro? Alright, so I was digging through a couple of engines the other day trying to get some stuff set up and see if you guys can see. So basically, come on, do it. It doesn't hold its own weight, or it wasn't the other day. Now it's trying to make me a liar. But when I took it apart, basically the piston would go through the sleeve. Let's see what this one does. Come on. Come on. Anywho, just take my word for it, I guess. So I'm going to start with this guy. So I have noticed there are two different types of sleeves with 2 different part numbers. Let's make sure I'm in camera here. We got 5212 and 5218, or 15218, 15212. They both say Nitro Star K46 HO. I don't know what that means. This one here doesn't really say anything, but they're. Let me get up here in the camera. It got frozen. Just how cold it is. So, if you guys can see this. So this basically looks like a 3-port. This basically looks like a 6+2. But, and this one doesn't even say the K4, well, right there it says K46. This one says HO K46. Like I said, this one here basically looks like a 3-port. This one looks like a 6-port. And then I do have one here that the connecting rod is separate. But this here is the Star K46. And this is the 6-port +2 as well. Now, does anybody know the differences? I don't. I never knew that there was different sleeves. So if anybody has any insight on that, please let us know. Cheyenne Cook, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Corey's in the house. What's up? And she's working on pizza and trying to thaw out. Before you take this apart, let's see the compression. You mean just by hand? Like, I can turn it over fairly easy. Having this pull start on here, if I take that off, it'll allow me to play with it a little more. But I mean, basically, so there's where it's starting to go into the piston. And if I hold it, it'll just fall on its own. Oh, that's not really on camera. Sorry, I'm trying to see it on the computer and hold it in front of the camera at the same time. All right, so here we should be good. So this is one way of telling that your pinch, your compression is gone, is by, it should hold its own weight, and it's not. And if I didn't have this mounting engine mount on here, it may go even faster, I don't know. This guy here, it's a little better. But I mean, if I rock it a little bit, like feels like it's trying to go, but, and then I should be able to, you should hear more of a pop. I don't hear much of a pop. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, RC Ohio. It says, hit the like button, everyone. Broke the pin that holds the gear to the lay shaft inside the diff, but the clutch is spent too. You know, I was watching that video and then I got sidetracked, and then all of a sudden I had to do my live, so I did not get to see the whole video. Lotus. What's a new sleeve and piston cost for those? We're spinning the old ones for the pinch job. If you have the old ones and can get the pinch job done, it's probably cheaper. The guy that I got these from, they're right around $100. Um, he's not the cheapest, but he's fair for the most part. It's the same guy I've been getting a lot of my Savage stuff from. He's got like a whole freaking warehouse of stuff, but on average, these are about $100 for a complete set. Um, so if you have the old engine and you like it, and like for me, I want to run these as long as possible. So for me, it is worth having these. And if you know how to get it repinched, sending it off, do it yourself, whatever. I mean, it is worth it. But at the same time, to me, it's worth buying it and having the extra. Because I mean, how many times can you repinch these? Pinch is different though; it has compression. I'm gonna try the test. Should hold. Yeah, so I mean, the pinch is your how tight the sleeve is to the piston that comes through it, and if the pinch is tight, that creates the compression. If you don't have pinch, then you won't have compression. Basically, it takes one to have the other. They are two different things. The compression is the compressing of the gases inside of it, but the pinch you have to have along with other seals like the head button, the glow plug, everything has to be sealed in there, but that pinch is what keeps it all above the piston. So, yes. Yeah, it should hold its own it should hold its own weight. Like if you take a fresh engine and that pinch is real strong in it, it isn't going to move at all. But these older ones where it's been run and like you can see it just slowly going down. Oh, if I get it in camera, anyways. So I'll do it. Hopefully, you guys can see that. And it just slowly work its way down. And you should even be able to give it a little shake and it not go anywhere. But that one's definitely spent. This one here feels a little bit tighter. I'm going to set that one aside. We're going to do this one first. Let's see here. All I was getting at was, hey, where is that? Yours wouldn't hold its weight, and your engine is good and fun. I mean, it's they can, turn as long as your piston doesn't come all the way through the sleeve, and say you have, some people say like an eighth of an inch spacing at the top of your sleeve is kind of like the threshold. I have seen them to where even gets real close to the top, like say within a 16th of an inch, and it'll hold. But you're basically it's worn out, and you're gonna have to redo it at some point. Been told by a serious auto racer that pinch doesn't really work. What do you mean pinch doesn't really work? I mean, I don't know. I just go by what I read and what I see. But I do know that if you don't have that pinch in there and your piston goes all the way through the sleeve, you're not really going to have much for compression. Trying to pull next time. Got to swap clutches soon. It's been a long time. I think my Savage engine would hold some weight if I had to guess. So it's fine. I don't know. Pull it out and see. A repinch does work. Yes, they do. But it won't last as long as a fresh sleeve. Letting the metal expand and contrast. You can see how it wouldn't hold for as long. Yeah, because I mean, you can only work that metal so many times, and the molecules in there will start to break down. Stopping it for a bit, see what's up. Working right now. John Davidson's at work. It goes all the way through, probably won't even start. Yeah, more than likely, you're going to have troubles with it starting. But definitely, if it's going all the way through or going all the way to the top, you're going to have the problem where once it's warmed up, it doesn't run anymore, or it's hard to keep it running. And that's because your sleeve is expanded with the heat. And then now, you really don't have any pinch. if that makes sense. Everything can start, but once it's warm, forget it. Exactly. But how's your addiction to nitro been? Pretty addicted still? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think anything will ever change that. Even when you get burnt out on something and, when you kind of take a break, doesn't mean you lost the addiction. All right. I think I had this part yesterday. I just want to spin it really fast. Here, I'll tell you what. We're going to do this the quick, easy, lazy way. And of course, you'll make sure your piston's all the way up, because as far as I know, these are interference back plates. Come on, let go. This guy, maybe I didn't have this one apart. I think I just noticed how soft it was and knew it needed to be rebuilt. Looks pretty clean in there. And this guy, he took pretty good care of his stuff, but looks like he run the piss out of this one. What's up, JP? How you doing, brother? Well, Dixie, young and don't got tattoos, but do they hurt? Prick yourself with a needle a couple times and then take that times about 10, 15,000 stabs and you'll understand. Yes, they do hurt, but it's you got to earn a tattoo. Nothing in life's easy, right? And I don't really like needles all that much, but I just bear with it because I like tattoos. You see videos out there of people getting tattoos talking about putting numbing cream on it. Like, no. Don't do that. You gotta earn that shit. What's up, Travis? How you doing, bro? Let's see here. Older sleeves hold pinch better because materials used back then thicker most of the time. And don't use heat to pinch it because it lasts longer. Cold pinch. Exactly, often guy. And being that these are the older style, these you probably get a little more life out of than say the newer engines, especially RTR stuff. Racing, not 100% sure, but yes. Guess I could be doing this on camera for you guys. All I'm doing is taking out these screws. Okay. Yeah, so we can see just by looking down in there that this sleeve has the 6 ports, or the bridge across each of the ports, however you want to look at it. Sorry, there's a delay in the computer, and so I'm trying to see what it is I'm showing you guys. But yeah, you can see that pretty good. Let's see. It's one of the easiest sleeves, especially on something that's older. Huh. You don't get that too often, but the pin came out with it. I think you guys can see that. Yeah. Yeah, so that pin belongs. And it's funny, I never had that happen before, but I seen somebody had that in a video not too long ago where the pin was coming out with it. And I don't remember who it was. But now that I've seen it, it starts happening to my shit. And really all it is a guide pin. So it's not going to hurt anything. You just want to make sure you get it in there. And yeah, the title we said rebuild, but I don't have bearings, so we're not doing a complete rebuild. And this feels pretty smooth. We'll just be sure and oil it up real good. But the main thing is I always do my testing outside the engine. And as you can see, I mean, that's all the way to the top. So even maybe a little bit of life left in this one, which I'm going to try and I'm going to hold on to it. Probably see about getting it repinched. But so you can see here, this one has the 6+2. So if anybody knows why some of these are, well, why this one here is different, let me know. There we go. Brand new and beautiful. At least there's no kibble in it. That's true. Travis says, I'm getting ready to rebuild my diffs on the buggy. Hell yeah. Nothing guy says, pinch it. I'm gonna pinch it. Oh God, I have a phobia for needles. I'm a baby. Well, then they got draw-on tattoos. But yeah, man, if you want a tattoo, you gotta earn it. Nothing in life is easy. Damn it, I forgot to turn my volume down. Before you know it, it's gonna ring and you guys are gonna hear it. There we go. Let's see. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I read some of these comments here. Always get the Nitro Addiction tattooed on his head. Rinks, that's disturbing. Travis says, any suggestions on diff oil weight? Everybody's got their own opinion. You know, if you're racing, it depends on your track and your style. If you're bashing, everybody's got a different opinion. Me personally, I like 10 in the front. So when it pulls the front end up, it doesn't just blow out the tires. 7 in the middle and then 5 in the rear. That's just me. Everybody's got a different way of doing it. Well, they have a lotion you can use now that takes the paint away, but there's a chance the ink may not set. Like I said, man, just earn it. don't I I don't know. I'm kind of old school on that stuff, you know, just grin it and bear it, you know? Earn it. Tramp stamp. Wyatt, do not get a tramp stamp. Yeah, and I didn't do a live yesterday either because it was cold and I was being lazy, so. And I wasn't at home to run on that big field, which it's got a foot of snow on it now, so. I don't know if it'll be melted for next weekend or if we're going to be doing snow runs. Excuse me. Jason's in the house. What's up? The only sleeves you can't repinch are the old ABNs. But ABCs are good. I'm trying to think, Jay. Did you send me a K46? I know you got one in the mail, but I think the only other engine, Savage engine, was the one on the truck, correct? And if so, that one had the black case and just all purple head, and it was was it the S series, I think? It was before the K series. We'll forgive you if you tell us what you got. Dude, it slipped out like butter. Wait, you talking about the sleeve? I'm probably way behind on the messages. If you're talking about the sleeve, yeah, that one actually came out pretty easy. Some I've had to fight, and I mean fight to the death. And they just do not want to come out, but that one was pretty easy. I've never had the pin come out. Yeah, I've seen it on one other video, and I can't remember who it was. It was something recently. And then this engine, that's the only time I've ever seen it. See how the block leaves outlines on the sleeve around the ports. That's the spot you do your porting and fanging. Oh, okay. So you're talking like this line here and this line here, this line and this line. That's what you're talking about, right? I came this conversation late, but pinch point should be called seal point. Yeah, yes, exactly. That is a very good way to look at it because, yeah, where it pinches in between there, I mean, literally that's where it's sealing up at. And if you don't have any pinch, you don't have any seal, which means you have a lot less compression than what you should. Lotus is rebuilding a Pro 15. Nice. So if you lose your seal point, you'll lose compression. Exactly. I made my pinch tool first pinch bent because old sleeve, newer sleeves didn't bend my pinch process, so I immediately seen the difference in materials. Yeah, I mean everything these days, they just keep making things cheaper and cheaper, make you spend more money and they make more money. It's called junk. Major pain, yeah. So without a nifty puller. Yeah, and I don't have a puller that fits these. Mine goes down to like 13 mil, or it's made for a 14 mil bearing. And I guess these are 12 or something, but my pinch tool will not fit in there. It'll fit in really, I've only tried it in a .28. I've never pulled anything else, but for some reason it won't slide inside these bearings. Well, since she has a brand new sleeve. You mean the one that's in the mail now, JP? Hit the K46 and the black case. Yeah, so far I only have the black case 46 from you. This one hasn't shown up yet. Yes, Bob, good point. Depends on your drivetrain, on the front to rear bias. That and the track of your driving style. There's a few different things that people take into account. Just bring a piston sleeve. Piston rod makes a nice keychain. Just the back plate is toast. Yeah, I have a back plate, so it should be good on that. I had one myself from an old engine that was destroyed. You were the one there, Addiction, when I cut my pinky on the Savage, right? Yes, and I still feel bad about that. Poor guy had to go get stitches. T-Rex sleeve, don't hold pins long at all compared to a Dynamite. 28. Yep, different materials. So just out cleaning the new buggy. Don't worry, Jay, I won't tell him I saw a picture of it and how good it looks. Hell yeah, snow runs. K46 and the black case. Yeah, I don't think you've sent me the K46 other than what's in the mail now. So I don't have one of these from you on hand. Unless I'm mistaken. You sent me the Sin and the Savage, and I don't think I've received a K46 from you yet. I think that series of Savage engine was made by STS Engines. Somebody told me a while back, whatever the K stands for something. Not King's Motors. The K meant somebody specific made it, and I don't remember what they said. And if I'm not mistaken, I think these came out with the 46 SS. I don't know, at least not early on, I don't know that these actually came with the RTR version. I could be wrong on that. That was, if I remember correctly. Ring says Savage suck. I mean, you know, I want to start a fight. Jesus Christ. Stop that shit. Bob says, yes, those areas. Cool. So I was right. Red Cat. If you're trying to say Red Cat is greater than HPI, you are smoking crack, Rinks. See, Raw Mold Tycho Bandit is the king of RC. Traxxas 3.3 is the best engine ever made. Okay. Thank you, K&M Adventures. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, brother. Hope you made it to Floridia safe. Damn, I hate that. I scroll down to see the damn comments and it goes all the way down to the bottom. I'm trying to do this shit in order here. Man, just skip through all kinds of stuff. Don't worry, people just jumped in. I'll get to you in just a second. My Isaiah Tune Pico has hardly any pinch, but still has a ton of compression. I mean, you know, and a lot of them are made differently. You know, some of them work better than others as they get down to, you know, as they get worn down. But I mean, for the most part, you know, if that piston is going through all the way through the sleeve, you know, it's on its last leg or it's already out the door. One way, you know, one or the other. Let's see. RPM's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? And I think I said hey to Raw instead of just reading his comments. I hope I did. What's up, Raw? Let's see. My floor is 13 mil and 14 mil bearing size. Yeah, well, my Reds only has 14. JP says, yes, sir. To what? Did I say something? Let's see here. Ross says, what's up, people? How you doing? That's a hell of a flight you took the other day. Love that video. Good job, brother. That was nice flying through the air. Oh, yeah, JP says it's in the mail. Yes, sir. Let's see, I gotta go back, have to go get supper. Enjoy, brother. Well, the numbing on my pinky was almost worse than the pain in my hand. Yeah, poor Wyatt fired up that Savage, had the throttle wide open on it. And the thing took off and basically did a wheelie as he reached out for it. And the chassis itself sliced his finger open. I've never seen anything like that, brother. I consider seeing that live since we were on a video call together. Oh, I felt so bad. But I did the exact same thing in a live. I just didn't cut myself. I forgot to close the throttle. Basically fired it up wide open and tried taking off on me, and I was able to grab it. Anybody want to come tear this Baja apart? I'm tired of fixing it. You can send it to me, and then I might send it back to you. Or you can just send it to me, and I'll just play with it for a while. I chopped 3 fingers off. Ow! Of my left hand. The nurse said to me, "The needle is gonna hurt." I looked at her and laughed while holding my hand. Nothing you could do but cause more pain, or to cause more pain. Yeah, that sucks. Yes, brother, that is true. It can lose mechanical and still have static pinch to keep piston center of sleeve and still have compression to run properly. And then you can do, as your engine starts to lose pinch, you can start running higher oil content. Yeah, and that'll help out to a certain point. But then again, it'll get to a point where it's just too much and oil doesn't even work. Mugen MTX 5 kit in the mail yesterday. We'll post a pic on my community page. Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome, bro. Lotus says you're missing out, Bob. So now looking at the titanium screws I bought for the RC10B7 and thinking I should have just built a ramp. It would have been cheaper. I don't think I am. Wow, 29 people watching. Hell yeah. That's an awesome crowd. See, that's why I like Helium plain nitro engines. They're ringed. The pistons have rings on them. Let's see here. Hell yeah, 26 watching with 27 likes. That's awesome. All right, so I'm not going to strip this down. The bearings don't feel gritty. They feel pretty good. I don't see any excessive dirt. So I'm just gonna wipe it out like this, and I'm gonna go hit it with some WD-40 at the sink real quick. And all that WD-40 is gonna do is just help rinse out any particles that may be loose in there. And then I'm gonna give it a rinse. Put some more WD-40 on it, get rid of the water, and then add some after-run oil to it. So I'll be right back. I lied. I'm not going to give it a rinse. I'm just going to wipe out as much of this as possible, and then we're going to hit it with some after run. KGM, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the show, my friend. Grandma's in the house. Weekend was great, except I had to stay here. Foot of snow in Kansas City. But still made the best of it. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Also, I'm gonna put this out there. 3-in-1 is bad for nitro. Anything designed for gas combustion is bad for nitro engines. Yeah, we don't use. I have 3-in-1. I have used it, but since I've heard people talk about the 3-in-1, now I only use after run. So I just squirted some down there in the bearings. Hopefully it works its way down to the front bearing because I don't feel like taking this all the way apart. The bearings seem to be good and smooth. I mean, they're not so loose that it just flops around, but there's no grit in it. It's smooth and clean. Man, every time I roll the wheel on the mouse, it just goes a mile. Also, back will pinch pointer seal. Point aluminum will expand faster and more than the brass sleeve. Allow the piston to help take up some of the seal point to become tighter and make it seal more. Good point. Well said. We had a conversation a few weeks ago. One of my streams 3-in-1 and all the penetrating oils only belong in engines for cleaning purposes. Too many solvents. Yep. Johnny better start making some noise if Yvette falls asleep and starts snoring. This live is toast. Well, I hope I'm not putting anybody to sleep. Maybe, but I hope not. Hugh's driving. Yeah, he don't need to be talking if he's driving. Not only that, it does not mix in the nitromethane, just like casserole will destroy two-stroke engine. So casserole is not good for two-stroke, and 3-in-1 is not good for nitro. Is that what we're saying? Let's talk about kung fu fighting. No. We don't know anything about kung fu fighting, so we're going to stick to RCs. Africa, I can get you hooked up with rinks if that's what you're trying to do. I got them in Messenger. Rinks don't start. Get him, Grandma. Get him. Yeah, so this is flowing nice. I'm happy with this. So now, we're going to take our brand new. Nobody ever answered me. Does anybody know why the K46 engines are different? They both say K46. Oh, I gotta get it in camera. Hold on, sorry. I'm kind of zoomed into my spot. Come on, down. There we go. So there's a difference between K46. One of them's labeled as a HO, which I don't know what that means. I think, let's see, which one was that? Yeah, this one's labeled as a HO, with basically it just doesn't have the bridges. So you would think this 3-port actually will do a little more than that 6-port, except for the 6-port has 2 boost ports down low. Aiden's in the house. What's up? Damn, I always wanted to get one of those. Build by myself. How much I will spend to get a nice one of these? You talking about this specific K46 engine? You can find these depending on what people are trying to sell them for. If they're no good and people don't know what they have, you know, maybe $100. If they're in good shape and then people are trying to hang on to, you know, the whole nostalgia of you can't get these anymore, you can spend $200 on them. So it just depends on where you find it, what kind of shape it's in. I've probably spent roughly, maybe $200, 150 to 200 a piece. And then the rebuilds are about $100, 125, just depends. Well, welcome to the channel, Aiden. I have the flu bad, but I still had to be here with my family. Oh, we appreciate you. Sorry you don't feel good. Grandma says you don't. I don't what? I'm not for sure what you're saying, but I won't. Off the guy says, hue output. Especially formulated on saying adding straight cash. Yeah. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, you blame it on that autocorrect. I blame it on your fat fingers. You just think of you. Hurry up and get the back together so you can full send it. Well, I mean, I will, but it won't be till probably the weekend, depending on the weather, of course. And actually, I won't be able to full send this. I'm gonna have to wait for it to warm up a little bit, and maybe even do it out of my garage, so I can put the heat gun on it and keep it warm, because it's too cold to be trying to break this in. Gonna subscribe to you now. Awesome. Appreciate you, Aiden. We're here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes Sunday just to get a run in. Because it's always dark when I get off work, so I can't run in the evening anymore. So we started doing Sundays as well at noon Central. Just in case anybody's interested. He said I full send everything. Oh, trust me, I do. If you watch my lives of me running, hitting that ramp, I full send it till I break it. But right now I can't full send anything. It's dark and it's cold. Oh, let's see here. But I do appreciate that, brother. Grandma Vic stored his name. Chubby fingers is a real problem that plagues many people. Should not be taken lightly. Yeah, those people need jitterbug phones. Oh, that's good, Grandma. I'm glad I don't put you to sleep. Awesome, everybody's putting out the emojis. Yeah, if anybody wants to throw out some emojis, all you gotta do is become channel members. It's about 15 degrees here now. Yeah, it was like 6 degrees this morning, and I think it might have got up to 15 degrees, but now it's probably back down to about 10 or so. No scratches, Rings. Hey, JP's back. What's up, brother? No scratches, guys. No scratches. All right. So, and I'm not going to take the credit for this. This This would be stuff that I got from the Bug. Watching him put engines back together. So you always want to make sure you got plenty of after run oil. Excuse me, having heartburn. Down here in the where the what do they call it? The ring, the pin. I don't know what the hell you call that. Anyways, and then coat the head really good. Little oil ports. They like to have oil as well. Down inside of here. Make sure your opening in the skirt goes towards the front. Now that it's all oily, I can't grab it and do anything with it. Come on. Sometimes a pain in the ass to line it up. Come on, get on there. Oh, get on there. Such a tight fit. So you guys can't see what I'm doing either. So, I always have problems with this. For some reason. I mean, one, because it's oily and I can't grip it. Two, just because it wants to be a pain in the butt. Oh no. Alright. It's not oil plus dirty floor means dirty piston. So we're going to wipe it off and start it over. The only speed is full set. Tweezers or hemos. Oh, to grab this as I'm trying to put it in. Yeah, let's just make sure there's no crap on this. Alright. So re-oil it. So I get it on like that, and it just kind of gets stuck at that angle, and it's such a tight. There it is. Sweet. All right, now it's in. Now for the sleeve. Same thing, we'll oil the outside of it so it slides in nice and easy. Yes, that's what she said. We'll do the inside of it. So again, it slides in nice and easy. So usually your biggest port, and then they're usually shaped, what is that, a trapezoid? The biggest, usually it's the biggest port, goes towards the back, plus we got a notch. Line the notch up with the pin, and then it should just slide right in nice and easy. And then you just kind of, I got my finger in there to help guide the piston. Now it's lined up. And there it is. It almost says had the bad flu. Use gravity. I've tried to use gravity, but the oil makes it stick and it doesn't work very well and all that good stuff. But anyways, we're in now. See now, I mean, it's on a fresh sleeve, like it's tight and it won't even let the sleeve stay in. So it's stuck there, like I can't push it any further. And you don't want to force it either. Ross says, I love those engines. Me too, brother. I wish I had more of them. Dirt plus oil equals grease not good. That is true. Could have used that money to buy a Traxxas 3.3 and had a proper engine. You can take, oh, no, I'll stop. You know, there's nothing wrong with a Traxxas engine for a Traxxas vehicle. But not big enough for a Savage. Anywho, so now we got this out. I have some fresh brake cleaner. So we're gonna go let this soak for a little bit to make sure that the one way is good. It's gripping. But one thing I do have for the future, 15233 extra starting pin, one-way bearing, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this in some brake cleaner real quick. I'll be right back. The ring's going hard. Have quite a few of them, don't you? I have 3 of these in the package. I have a brand new engine that's never been fired, and I have one that has minimal runtime on it. But that engine and one of these sleeves is actually going in a trade to a future show prop, if you want to call it, to a future item on the show. I'm not going to reveal it yet. But yeah, so I do have a couple, and like I said, one of them is going to get traded. But yes. And anybody that wants to sell me another one, I'll take another one. Brand new, of course. Let's see here. Discreet 3.3 would work on a Savage. I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be as good as a 4.6. Would love someone to try Lotus. Good point, Jay. See, it just would be right. You mean it wouldn't be right? I'm gonna put it through my Savage 20. There you go. Might as well. If anyone donates me a Savage roller, I will do it right away. Oh, I smell what you're stepping in, Lotus. Putting a 3.3 in a Savage is like putting a Cody in a Camaro. Or put a 4-banger. You know, I never understood why they put 6 cylinders in Mustangs and Camaros. So to me, that's what putting a 3.3 in a Savage would be like. Like putting an LS in a Crown Vic. Only joking, Hugh. Hugh, you must be on that angle. Angel does. If you're gonna put a 3.3 in a Savage. Yeah, he's on something, but you know, Lotus, I feel what you're stepping in, brother. I smell what you're stepping in. I might take you up on that offer. Let me go through what I got, and yeah, I've been thinking about it. So, well, let me look and see what I got for sure. Like running a straight 6, exactly. Put it in rings. Need to find a big block conversion mount, right? I wish I heard that. The shiz was great. Just trees. Actually, Savage mounts. Wouldn't mind modifying to make it fit. Yeah, we'll talk, Lotus. We'll talk, brother. You know, I mean, maybe, you know, if you want somebody to work on that Baja for you, maybe we'll do a swap, and then I'll give it back after I tear it up even more. Oh shit. But no, I think I might have an extra roller laying around that, you know, will, I want to see you do it. No deal. Come on. Let me grab the Savage 21 off you. I don't have a Savage 21. Whatever you smoke is some power shit, powerful shit. Cost me $200 to ship that heavy fucker. Yeah, so it's gonna cost me 60 or 80 to ship that roller or slider. It'd be a slider because I'm running out of tires. That's one thing that I need is more tires. Because every time I do a giveaway or a trade, I got to make sure it's complete. So I run out of the goods. What's up, Q? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we'll work something out, Lotus, for sure. You should do in the box. Oh, shit. He wants the real 21. No. Ship to the UK was almost $800. Ah. Well, for you Canadian folks, your dictator Trudeau is stepping down, so maybe you guys will, you know, get your freedoms back, and the cost of everything will go down a little bit. Now they got rid of that idiot. I don't know how he's lasted this long. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of Loctite in there. Oh, stupid. Anybody know how many shims these come with? It almost seems like it's a built-in shim. Well, Lotus, I hope you're already subscribed, because I've been told that giving shit away is buying subscribers, and I'd hate to buy you. This thing's got cobwebs in it. Looks like she's been sitting a while. No shims that gets all the compression. Oh, you can't see that. Come on, bring it down. I'm looking at the computer and holding this up here at the same time. There we go. Look, it's got some cobwebs in it. I'm gonna give this a quick brush. I'll be right back. 2 channel members here. Oh, 2 channel member here? Yeah, I know, brother. You've already paid for your membership. Nitro White says comes with 3. Well, are you looking at this engine specifically? Because yours is a little bit different than mine. But it doesn't seem like the shim will come off there. Yeah, see, White, when you said that 21, I thought you meant one that was up for grabs, and like that one in the box definitely ain't up for grabs, brother. I mean, I guess maybe for the right price, but it's high dollar. Only because there probably ain't but a few of them left that are still sealed in the box. You know what they say, the rarer it is, the more expensive it will be. Yeah, I guess somebody let me know if I'm supposed to have some extra shims in here, because I ain't seeing them. He said, I'm a member, you goofy. I know, brother. Oh, shit. Comes with, listen, on the powerful engine does it has. Like I said, brother, it's a different engine you got there. Different sizes. There's just a number of shims. Wraparound pipe is obnoxiously loud too. That's what those fifth scales are for, is to be obnoxious. Would not take $1,000 for it. Well, that's what I said. It's going to cost some money. I mean, I might. I mean, it's worth at least that to collectors. I've seen them go for that. It can be 1 millimeter or 3 millimeter shim. Hello, Grizzly. How you doing, brother? Baja, not too much built Taylor black on stuff on it. Well, this is what was on, so we're gonna hope like hell it's right. Taking a couple of these apart, and it seems like they had like a built-in shim to the head, or to the button. I don't know, could be wrong. Never complained, so I bought a Barlow pipe. You know what I'm saying? I'd throw you $1,000 for it if you're serious. That you would take, man. I was hoping one day to get to open it up and look at it. Like I said, man, you show me $1,000, I'll seriously think about it. And I'd put it together and probably never run it. It's already together. The 25 SS is the one that's in pieces. The 21 is complete. Yeah, so that pop is what we weren't hearing a minute ago. Got the cops calling me for driving my Baja. That is just stupid. You need a big bore twin with some pipes. Neighbors will love that. I don't have a boat. People money. I don't have boat people money, my guy. I'm gonna go get my one-way bearing. Should be clean. I hate that brake cleaner. But make sure if you're using a brake cleaner, use the non-chlorinated brake cleaner. They say the chlorinated tears up something on these engines. I don't know if it's the aluminum, if it's the seals, or what exactly it is, but apparently the chlorinated is not good. If anything, I'll give you a message on Discord and think about it. Will do, brother. Yeah, hit me up. what it stands for. Break off another 1,000. Bust out another 1,000. Yeah, I said it before I read it, but yeah, close enough. Just finished that RC10B7 build. I'm strapped for a while. Yeah, them things are pricey. Did it make weight? I don't have LS3 money. That's why I buy piece. Buy piece. You have LS3 piece money, is what you have. All right. So, and then when I clean these old one-way bearings, I like to use a paper towel and twist it up in there, get it to come out the other end without tearing. Basically, I mean, that's just what I do. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. I just like to put it on there and give it a good twist both directions. Helps clean even more of the gunk out. I'm not saying it really does a whole lot or that it's a perfect world, but it makes me feel good. So these are kind of tricky because this is an interference back plate. And from what I've found anyways, getting that started in there, if you put the piston all the way down at the bottom, the hole's at the bottom, and then this will actually sit on the rod and it'll hold it in place. But then when you go to put the back plate on, you'll have to spin it once you get everything kind of lined up. Otherwise, it's going to hit the skirt. And then there should be, yeah, and there's a washer that goes down inside here. That little black ring in the center. So make sure when you're messing with this, you get that washer back in there. So also, I have in mind, my buddy has a brand spanking new Losi LST, so I'll decide what I want to do if I do. All right, brother, you just let me know. Go buy more titanium screws and chase down the extra weight, right? You should be able to get it. Sweet. Build something like that and not be able to race, right? That's why he was not going to boost it yet. I have to add a lot of weight to hook it up. Have you ran it yet? Young, I think I'd have to run the 21 if I do get it. Yeah, I mean, my intention was always to open it up, and then now I can't even I just can't bring myself to do it at the moment. I plan on it someday, but just not at the moment. So I hope the seal is still good. You know what? I got something to look at real quick. Yeah, I don't even know that that's worth taking off there and trying. If this doesn't hold a seal, I'll just get some gasket, liquid gasket maker. Okay, now I got it started and lined up. Just so you roll the piston up so that this just slides right in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hell yeah, Jay, we should crank us up in the background if you're doing RC wrenching. But take it easy, brother. Then you have the front seat. Have the front seat of yours. Not for sure what you're talking about. Later on, JP. I was looking at carbon fiber hood they make for it now. 1,200 fiberglasses. That's crazy. If you peel off the tape and not cut it, can't you just put it back in on whatever? No, you opened it. Now, when you peel that tape off, you're going to have all the fibers of the cardboard stuck to the tape. It's going to peel off like that outer layer of like dusty fibers. You're never going to get it to re-stick. I mean, it's just like opening Christmas presents. You know, once you break the seal, it's broken. And besides that, I'm not a fake. I know some people like to say that, but I'm not a fake, and I wouldn't fake something like that. And I know you're just messing around. I'm not trying to badmouth you or anything. I'm just saying there are some people out there that like to make stupid claims. I don't want to feed their fire. We want to see that new build run. Yeah, Ranks, we want to see that shit, man. I need to justify what I spent. I need to get some content with it. Exactly, man. That's why I show all my savages like over and over and over again, and you know, you guys get the same episodes over and over again. I got to make sure I get my content money's worth. People silicone back plates, but they won't tell you what that silicone will do if it got into the engine. Well, so it's not really, I don't use silicone. There's high temp gasket that you can get at the auto parts store that's like for real cars. That's what I use when I do that. Um, I've never had it get inside the engine because you just put like a little tiny bead, say around that outer edge, and then when you put it on there, it just like smushes it in between, you know, the block and the plate. Um, I mean, it works pretty good. Some people say it's a good idea. Some people say it doesn't really, you know, do much. But like especially if your seals are like worn out, it is a good, you know, it's a good backup basically. Some people just take brand new ones apart and completely seal them up just to make sure. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it or not recommend it. I don't know enough about it to really thought an opinion on it. There's a lot of people in here that have more knowledge on it than I. Let me see if this gasket's still malleable or if it's gonna break up. Seems like it's in pretty decent shape. Yeah, it's not all cracky. There's one little spot there, but I think that gasket will be fine. Probably 1,100 to that 110. Damn, that's pricey. All right, Lotus, you have yourself fun, brother. Whatever it is you're going to do. White silicone, not going to hurt the engine. It'll spit it out sooner or later. Yeah, I mean, it'd be so soft, it's not going to gouge the metal or anything. It may run funny if it gets up in the compression, but then it should just spit it right out the exhaust. You said you're not a woman, you don't fake it. Damn it, Hugh. Watch it. You're going to get us in trouble, brother. The women are here. Never heard or saw you bring fake, bro. Yeah, I know. Nobody really has, but, there's a couple of claimers out there. We'll just leave it at that. All right. I mean, some people just like to run their mouth. So here's brand new. You could shake this. Maybe I ought to get it on camera. You could shake this all day long, try to get it to go. It's never gonna, it's never gonna push that piston up far enough to get this to roll over. It's just too tight. I mean, even when they're, just, a few gallons in or whatever, still good pinch on them. They're not going to roll over. And, I mean, you've seen how the other one just fell, and then you see me push that out almost to the very top. You might be able to get another gallon or two, but you're not going to have as much power as, because to be honest with you, I mean, whether you guys realize this or not, and some of you experienced people can correct me if I'm wrong, your shit never gets that high when you're running anyways. Get out of it. There's a ring down in there, and basically as this thing's going up and down, it only goes to a certain point. So if you get to where this thing pushes out the top, when it's not that far up because it's tapered at the top, you're not getting that full compression. So you're not going to get the full power. He'd be one handsome woman. That's true. He has nice hair. Dude, my whole life, if my hair's been long, which it's probably been about 10 to 15 years of my life, the women all the time are like, "Oh, I want your hair." But you can't have it. They wouldn't put silicone crankshaft for a ramp to inject fuel through the crankshaft. Yep, good point. The bearded ladies. Watch it. I had silicone come off my crankshaft, and all I had to do was clean it out, and it was good to go. Yeah, I mean, it's so soft. It's not necessarily going to damage it. It may not run very good, but it ain't going to damage it. Often guy, he's a 15-year-old kid with zero experience. Just let it go. Yeah, he's just explaining it to him. Just letting him know. Yeah, I mean, anything that would get hard may do some sort of damage, but... Old man, what's up? How you doing, brother? Been a minute since I seen you. Need a pot also. Oh, need a bit of my hair? Thinning out a little? Yeah, my shit's going gray, but it's thinning out. But I don't think I'll ever. I mean, it's possible, but I don't. Man, maybe when I'm really old, will it, get a little spot back there? But it's so thick. Ring Custom RC, what's going on? Let's burn some nitro. I wish I could. I can't, but we're gonna rebuild the nitro burner. How about that? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the show. If not, just keep watching anyways. I'm just messing. Let's make sure this is spinning freely. Yep, works good. Come on with that piston all the way down at the bottom. Don't want these screws to come out. So when you're doing these savages, because like you can't get to these screws without taking the engine out, I like to make sure that my screws are good and Loctite in there. A couple weeks ago, I went to run one with the roto start on it, and all the screws had basically fallen out of it because I didn't check it like I was supposed to. And I don't remember if I put Loctite on them or not, but we're definitely putting Loctite on these. Could if you had snowshoes for the nitro. Well, I got some snowshoes. I don't have snow here, but it's dark and cold. I ain't going out there. We're just gonna sit right here and enjoy the warmth. Give this just a little snug. Still spins freely. Of course, push the piston up. So there, piston is at the bottom. I think you guys can see that. Got the camera catch up on the computer. Oh, you guys ain't seeing nothing. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Now you're seeing it. Yeah. Anyways, I got the camera zoomed in a little bit and I'm sitting down here. I'm not looking through the phone, so when I'm not in view, I can't tell. Anyways, so this engine is basically ready to go. Should have plenty of after-run oil in it, but we're gonna put another couple of drops down there, just for the shits and giggles. So that one's good and oily. I think this is the one I had parked the other day. Where did my needle nose go? I want my bigger ones. No, I didn't lose them at the park again. Nice. So this one's got not a brand new gasket, but sort of new. What are you talking about, Hugh? Oh, Roz out. Have to go. Have a good one. Appreciate you, brother. What do you guys think? Try and fire that Nova Rossi up Saturday? Hell yeah. I want to see it. That's why I watch your live so you can do it. Go outside and run in the cold? Yeah, not today. But I get breaks this Saturday. Also, we got to schedule our lives around your breaks. Good to know. Oh, I watch rinks while I'm working. Because usually at that time I'm doing stuff on the computer so I can listen and then throw out a comment every once in a while. Usually just happens to be when somebody says savage. It's like the Beetlejuice effect. Say it 3 times and he will come. Of course, when you're pulling your pull start off, you want to make sure that you don't lose your spring. This does have a retaining clip in it. Helps hold the spring in. Not all of them do, so you got to be careful. Oh, yeah, I kind of got it in the screen. There you go, in case you couldn't see it the first time. Oh, hell, you can't see that either. How about, there we go. It's got a plastic retaining clip in there. Helps hold it all together. It's my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to work. Yeah, that sucks. Clean that Coke can of fuel tank out, and the engine is clean. It should run. Nice. Can't wait, bro. OGS got them. What do you mean, old? What do you mean, old man? OGS got them. Got what? That is weird that whoever savages, whatever savages say you do pop in. This last Saturday, I didn't even hear you say savage. I was just had the right time. I was done doing what I was doing, so I just popped in and said hi to everybody, and I heard you say, there it is, said savage. But yeah, so that one just happened to be a coinky dink. The word savage triggers people. Yes, yes it does. Oh, needle nose? Yeah, I got these at Walmart. I lost my pair at a park or like a field where I go run, and had a couple of donations to the show. So I went and picked up, where's the rest of it? It was 2 different packages and like 4 pieces. Come on, where's it at? Here, I went and lost it again. What the hell? I just had my needle nose. The needle nose are a little bit bigger than these, and then it's got the side cutters or diagonal cuts, dikes, whatever you want to call them. There's my big needle nose. Yeah, these are just Walmart specials, but they are pretty nice. Now, you can find some decent tools at Walmart, just depends on how hard you're going to be on them. Because, of course, if you're too hard, then you might as well get higher quality. There we go. 4 pieces. Didn't hit that like button. I think he's saying do it now. Hell yeah. Look at all those membership emojis. Appreciate each and every one of you. Them screws are oiled. I'm gonna need to clean those up before I put them back in. Just do it. Hugh, I think they call that spamming. Hell yeah, we're up to 34 likes. I like it, people. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the one I was looking at the other day. See, even this one. You can hear some pop. This one may still have some life left in it. Grizzly, hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Oh, geez, I'm a little spammer. Hey, at least you're spamming the good stuff, and it's not the hot dog wiener club like we had on New Year's Eve. Yeah, for you people that weren't here on New Year's Eve, we had trolls in here just kept spamming shit about wieners and hot dogs and relish and ketchup or whatever. And it's like, okay, if you want to throw out your favorite meal, that's fine, I get it, but don't spam it. You know, place for trolls around here. What does this one got? Okay, so shim-wise, look, that's fairly clean, good color. But shim-wise, this has the same amount. This one was actually a little loose. The other one was just kind of stuck, probably because it's old. So it seems like they only put one really thin shim on these. See how easily this one comes out. Hopefully it's as easy as the last. Hell yeah, popped right out. Hey, look at there. 2 for 2. I'm pulling the pin out. For the people who've never seen it before, we've seen it twice in one live. You know, we got that out. We'll go ahead and clean this. Makes it a little easier, not having that pin in the way. Yeah, they ran this one at looks like a good good mix. Like it's not real black like it was run lean. I always like when those sleeves come out nice and easy. It's 2 for 2. See, and this one here's got the 6 ports plus 2 as well. I really want to know why that other one. Yeah, so this one needs a repinch as well. Good night, Grandma. Have yourself a good one. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Sorry I'm not feeling well. Hope you get feeling better. Hugh, go take care of her. When we get old, we start getting stuck. All right. What a miss. Gonna be awesome year. Some new RCs. New ways, some new parts, etc. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got some cool stuff coming up in the future, so stay tuned. Don't want to miss anything. Put Hugh to bed. Yeah, he's old and senile. I didn't know the alignment pin came out. You know, I didn't either. And a few people in here have already mentioned they've never seen that before, so I don't know. I don't know. So should I do the one that's got the rod attached to it, or should I do the one that I have to pull the pin out of the other one and make it happen? I think I'll do the one where I gotta pull the pin. God bless you too, Grandma. Have a good night. Hope you get to feeling better. If it's not on her brain, it's in the hole under their nose. At least they were here on the bright side. What are you talking about? I'll be up at 4:30. I got to be up at 4:30 too. Well, Not Eastern time, so you got me by an hour. Yep, you have yourself a good night, brother. I appreciate you stopping in. Hugh Biden be slipping. That's not cool, man. You can't call him Biden. I seen it on one of OG's videos. What, where that pin came out? Maybe that's where I saw it. Trolls, you're slow reader. Oh, shit. Hell, he was probably doing it to one of these savages. It seems like they have that issue as they get older, I guess. All right. So I think for the giggle shits, I'm gonna rebuild this one. You guys can see me fiddle around with that crazy pin again. Oh, okay. Well, good. Woman says yes, the pin. Yes, do this one. Have too much to do while I listen and cut it. Awesome. It was a savage. Yep. I thought I'd seen it somewhere. Go ahead and put this in here before I lose it. Real tiny and delicate. Yeah, these bearings feel nice and smooth as well, so I'm not going to worry about them or taking out the crank. I'll go ahead and put some after run oil in it. Hopefully it seeps down through to the front bearing. I mean, if not, that front bearing's always spitting out oil when they run anyway, so you know it's getting plenty of lube in it. Yeah, I should have went and hit it with the WD-40 first. Like I did earlier, just hit it with all I'm saying is to kind of rinse it out. Well, now that I've put that oil in there, but I think it's all right. I don't see anything. I don't feel any. Feels nice and smooth. I think we're good to go. All right. So, yeah, it's weird. These packages, it doesn't come with that pin. I wonder if I gotta get the needle nose out or if these are gonna work. This hole looks a little bit bigger. Tweezers it is. JW, what's up? How you doing? What's the part number for that sleeve? You talking about just there's different ones, so just the sleeve and piston, or you want the whole package? Forget about the plastic bag. Were you here the other day when we was talking about that? I mean, I was lucky enough it didn't go anywhere, but yes. And I don't know, it's so hard to do inside a plastic bag. It's like it's almost pointless, but good. Got your Bugan? What's a Bugan? I think he pulled a off the guy who fat fingered it. He got his Mugen running today. Ran great. Got to run a nitro chuggy today as well. Drove it better than my own car. Nice. Awesome. Actually, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. It's covered in oil. Yeah, I need to get a hold of my Savage Parts guy and see if he's got any more of these insides. Would like to have some more spares. See, now these got pins in both sides. The one I did the other day only had it in one side. I'm gonna lose it. All right, do it in the baggie. Still don't know how this is supposed to. All right, maybe we can do it like this. Can't see which way it goes. Yeah, that last one I did had one pin in it, and that was bad enough. This one has 2 pins. Ah, got one of them, didn't lose it yet. See it right there? Maybe I should change the angle of the camera a little bit. It's moving. The cylinder piston set. All right, so if you want it with a connecting rod, you got 15 212. It's the full thing. And then 15 211. And then there's also 15 218, and that's the HO one, which was the first one I put in. And that one, it didn't have these bridges in it, so it was 3 fully open ports, but it also didn't have these, they call it +2, the little booster ports. So it just depends on what you're looking for, and not sure how available they are, but if you find something, let me know. I might be interested as well. If the pin's coming out, maybe it'll make it easier. Oh, no, probably not. Yeah, so some of these have a pin on one side and the other side is too small for the pin to go through. Or, I'm sorry, has the little retaining clip spring thingy on one side, and then the other side it's too small for the pin to make it all the way through. Some of these have these little spring deals on both sides. Yay, got them both out. Seem to be able to drive other people's cars better than my own. All right. I'm gonna hang on to all these pieces, of course. It's funny, I'm faster with theirs. Send these to my pinch guy. All right. So I got the 2 portholes, top and bottom. They'll go towards the front. Am I even on camera with it? Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. And then part number for the K46HO I have is 15-217 and 15-28 with rod. Yes. No. I mean, there's probably a few different versions, I guess. So, I mean, you guys see me pull it out of here. This one's 218. And yeah, you said 218 and then 217. This one here was 211. I think this is just the cylinder piston. And then this one, which is not the HO, and it's all in Japanese and Chinese writing, just says K46, and it's 212. Skirt's the back, the opening's the front, which means these little oil ports go towards the skirt. There we go. Seems like the pin only wanted to go in from one side. Okay, we'll try to do this in the bag again so we don't lose anything. I know you do, often, guy. I got a collection of them. Might be coming your way. All this work could have used the Traxxas hop-up program and got yourself a far superior. Oh my god, that's some funny shit. Yeah, they're good for their vehicles, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. No, I mean, you know, like the T-Max, Revo, whatever, 3.3, Jado. I mean, good product for what it is. Good RTR. But I will not concede on the fact that they think it's better, superior. Nope. Not gonna do it. Come on, they're stuck together. It's kind of a pain in the butt to fight this little guy back in there. You basically got to start that rounded corner and just start twisting it in. Oh, it was too high. Man, it's hard to see things on here. Maybe you see that better, but that rounded corner. That didn't work. Feel weird doing this inside of a plastic bag. Come on, get in there. It's in. No, it's not. Damn it. Something ain't working right. Need a bigger bag. You're right. I would just lose it. I think I got this thing oblong shape. Oh, what somebody could do for me is see if you can find these retainer pins that'll fit this. Because we're probably gonna need a new one. Can't tell how far down in that pin's supposed to sit. Okay, yeah, it looks like it goes back in there quite a ways. Maybe that's why it's not locking in all the way. Give it a little push from the other side. Looks like we got that one in. Yeah, it sits back in there quite a ways. Main thing is we don't want it to come out while it's running. Who was it that had that issue? I think it was Haggard had that issue with one of the new factory Novas, or one of the new Novas right out of the factory. That pin had come out, or that little clip had come out and was like scratching up the sidewalls. Alright, I think we're good. A lot of them are the same size for different engines. Sweet. I'm gonna have to see what I got. Welcome back, Lotus. can't talk much because I'm concentrating. You guys probably can't see. Maybe I can do this on camera. Watch me lose it. Taking one for the team here. But if I lose it, I have more. It's basically, you gotta get it started in there. Yeah, oh, there it goes. Of course. I got a magnet though. Of course. First one I lose, I was trying to show you guys. Couldn't have gone too far, but it's stuck in the carpet. Pull out the heavy duty magnet. Change a piston and sleeve in minutes. Yeah, if you gotta change out this little spring and the connecting rod, it takes a little bit longer. That's what I get for trying to show you guys. Found it. Honestly, didn't think this magnet would pull it out of the carpet though. I bet you guys were laughing at me and thinking I was crazy for even trying. Alright. It's out of here. Home run. Exactly, old man. Lucky right here. Alright. Oh, nice. So what you're telling me is they're all about the same size and those reds will fit, oh man? Yeah, I think I did all that off. No, I think I got it seated properly. I'm reading an old message. All right. Back to the task at hand. All right. Let's see if I got any more luck. All right. Inside the baggie, just in case it shoots. Of course, now with that other side, and there's not much room for the tip of my needle nose. This side's kind of a pain in the butt. Come on. Oh, did I lose it again? Nope, there it is. Yeah, it's way more difficult when there's 2 pins as opposed to just 1. Tail end of this thing's just following it around. Had to actually push the back side of it in. Shit, now it's trying to come out. Get in there. It's in there. If you do the right side first, it's a little easier. So it's like it's not a rolled pin, but it's a hollow pin. So this side you got a little more room for the tip of the tweezers. So if you put this side in and then push the pin in, it's probably a lot easier. Awesome. See, now we have both sides all the way in. Sweet. In the background, getting ready for work tomorrow with TV info. That's awesome, brother. Let's see. Oh, and those red pins, I got you, old man. Thanks for the info. 9% of wrist pins are the same size and Eclipse too. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Afna. Don't push wrist pin in backwards. Huh? Don't push. You mean wrist pin in backwards? How do you do it backwards? I used where it was curved and I pushed it, I rolled it that way. Is that the way it's supposed to go? Some engines, just solid side and a hollow. Some hollow both sides. Be giving out free lemon snow cones out behind my garage while supplies last. Nitro Addiction viewers, hurry before they're all gone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just say no to the snow cone. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I think I got another piston and sleeve over there that's got some wrist pins. If I can't find ones that fit, but like you say, they're all about the same, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Put some oil in there. And that's It's ready to go, so we'll put some oil in the ports. A little bit in there. A little bit in there. I don't know, some people use metal tools. I've tried not to unless I absolutely have to. But if you do use metal tools, be very gentle. I mean, like for me, I don't want to scratch it. It'd be my luck. It'd be the first thing I do. Come on, get on there. Nice. All right, so there's that. So I'm basically, I have a brand new one that's never been fired, plus these two. I have 3 of these now that need to be broke in. Hoping the guy's got at least one more. I don't remember what he said. Like we said on the last one, make sure that your big exhaust port goes towards the back, notch, panel line up. Went in so freaking easy. There we go. Oh, that's not hot dogs. Rex has a yellow snow cone. Because those are the only ones he likes. My favorite. I was watching, I don't know if you guys ever watched The Outdoor Boys, a guy up in Alaska that does a lot of outdoor camping in the winter, like -20. He's out there building snow tents and basically sleeping out in the open with big, huge fires and stuff. But he took his boy and they had a hot tent, you know, a little stove inside, and it's like -25, and, you know, they're nice and cozy inside, but they got to go outside to pee. And he goes, it's so cold out here. You could see the pee freezing, and it's like little, you know, snow dust. And I'm like, man, that's just weird. I've never tried to pee in that cold of climate before. All right. You know, there's another YouTuber who does a lot of races, and I think he even does like lives from race, you know, from the race. Is it EK 2400? I know a lot of you guys have come across this channel, but I've discussed it with him in his comments before. Even he says you should Loctite all your bolts, you know, in your engine. You know, to each their own. Some people do, some people don't. Why does that back plate not have there's no gasket around that? That sucks. Where is my gasket maker? It's here somewhere. There we go. Black high flex gasket maker. I used to have the copper, I guess high temp. Part of the cap broke my seal. But we're gonna see how well this works. Watch out for turdsicles. Man, if you're dropping turdsicles, must have been an emergency. Come on, I want the freshie. All right, here comes a turdsicle. Dingleberry. Those would be the ones that hang around. Oh, stop it. See brown in the snow with a... Oh, God. That's horrible. You guys are nasty. Just plain nasty. It's clean. Almost. That's nasty. Happens if you don't wipe fast enough. You'd be ripping it out of the hair, that's for sure. That's gross. All right, so we're gonna see how well this stuff seals it up. Because now that we have absolutely no gasket around here, which is basically the way it showed up to me, it's gonna need something to seal it up. Come on out of there. Come on. It does not want to come out. Yeah, when your cap gets broken and this stuff hardens, you gotta dig at it for a minute. So it's gonna pop eventually and just shoot it everywhere. Damn it. I could have had this thing broken and already running laps. Sure. Sure you could have. We'll just keep letting you think that. Or if I put it back together too fast, then it's not enough content to last the whole show. Alright, so I have to do what I did to my last one. I have to get behind the plug and poke a hole. Yeah. That's how you make it work. And then I'll just put it in a Ziploc baggie so it doesn't keep drying up on me. probably even getting in the realm of a little too much. But the key is it's gonna seal. You know, when this stuff dries, it comes off real easy. All you gotta do is peel it. So if you do get too much, you can just peel it off. Probably comes off easier dry than wet. Yeah, I got most of it off. It's black for that's not nitro proof. I think it'll be fine. Oh, you had some tasty rice and broccoli? Cooked and eat chicken dinner in the they run at 300 degrees. Blow it up by now. No. Drill bit? Oh, to loosen it up? Yeah, I don't have any drill bits. I'm stepping it. Conversation is going to shit. Yes, it is. That's a true statement, brother. Fuel in. You need the orange. Yeah, the copper works really well. I've used this before. Didn't have any issues with it, so we're gonna go with it. I forgot I put Loctite in those holes, so I need to get these screws in. Always make sure on these you can see through it, because if you go this way where the cuts are, it's solid in there and you can't see through it. That way the air flows through it properly. Lotus, you saying that the nitro ate through the black gasket maker? I mean, it might. I haven't seen it do it yet, but it might. Like I said, my original stuff that I used was the copper. I think it actually has like copper material in it. But when I did it with the black stuff, it seemed to hold. I haven't also tried black. It may hold. Well, good. I don't even know why I switched. I don't know. I guess I just went to get it and either they didn't have the copper or I saw where somebody said something about the. I don't know. I might have just grabbed it for whatever stupid reason. And not for show. But, like I said, it has held before. I don't even know that these Ziploc bags actually seal up very good either. We'll find out. Seems to be holding. If not, we'll just keep cutting into it until we're able to use it up. Put a little bit more after run oil in there. Yeah, maybe kind of oily when we first fire it up, but it will be okay. Get out of the way. You know what? I should have been soaking this whole time. Let me go throw this in real quick. Get it soaking in some brake cleaner. Make me a drink real quick and I'll be right back. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Funchin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Funchan. Welcome to the show. Oh. Hybrid, what's up, brother? Working on the Jado from a previous stream. Hell yeah, brother. We're just rebuilding a couple of K46s. Or even if they're not the best engines, they're the best looking engines, especially for RTRs. That's just my opinion. How's my brother Hybrid doing today? Just doing some wire cleanup on the Jado. Yeah, when I had my Jado, I used to hate trying to get the wires in there. Hated it. Okay, it does have a washer in there. For a second, I didn't think it had the washer in there. Yeah, of course the gasket material got in the way, but we'll put a little bit more Loctite on the screw itself and it should be fine. Yeah, especially if you're using the middle battery. And that's how I had mine set up. Lotus has it now. I got that stick pack that goes in the middle. And yeah, it's real tight because they think that it needs like a foot of wire and there's nowhere for it to go. So you have to get it in there just right and then hope that it doesn't get pinched. I think I got too much Loctite on that screw. But yeah, for sure. I really kind of hate the way they set that up. All RCs are that way though. They never give you enough room in the battery compartment. Never enough room in there. I don't care what model it is. Seems like one of the ones I have the most trouble with though would be on that low-C buggy I have, because the lipo pack that is made for it, it's a tight fit. The problem is the rear battery box is nice. Mine is missing that. Lotus has one. I didn't like that rear battery location because then like the wires are more exposed getting where they need to be. I like the center setup better. I just don't like how tight it is. Tight squeeze for sure. Quarter more is all you need in the middle, and it would be fine. Yeah, I mean something, or like I put an actual Traxxas stick pack in there that was made for the Jado. I don't know why they see the need to make that wire a foot long. If they made that wire shorter, it'd be a lot easier because when I put it in there, I remember I had to lay it in with the wire sticking out towards the opening, and then you had to lay the wire across the battery and then back to get the cover in there. It was a pain in the ass. But Lotus deals with it now, not me. All right. 2K46 engines with brand new pistons and sleeves. Both of them ready for action. Well, almost. exhaust back on. There we go. Good tight connection with that. Two freshly rebuilt K46s. 2 engines to break in. We got my Prize Addiction. I'll see if I can get Nitro Princess. Set to do a thank you video. Or Safa? That'd be awesome, bro. I wish I had that receipt. My wife cleaned out her little section in her wallet where she keeps those, and she thought that everybody from that that when we shipped those, she thought everybody had them, so she just threw them away. So I do apologize that I don't have any tracking for it. They said it would take 2 to 3 weeks, so it should be there anytime. Anytime, brother. That sucks. I hate that we lost that, but we will. And again, like if you know, if it doesn't show up here before too long, we'll do it again. And then, hey, you may end up with 2 sets. You never know. But I won't leave you hanging for sure. She was always real good about sending a picture of the receipts to me, so I didn't even think to ask her. And then, you know, we discussed it in that one live, and I asked her about it, and she was like, "Oh, I think I threw that away." So we'll get it taken care of one way or the other, brother. It's all good. Things come to those who wait. This is true, my friend. This is true. Patience. But no, still, I wish I had it available so we could see where it was at. But I've never actually shipped anything to Australia, so it's new to me. I never shipped anything to Canada either until JP and I had done a trade. Man, in Canada, they got some strict regulations there at the border, so if it can get there, it can get to you for sure. Well, I'm not going to rebuild anything else tonight. I'm going to get these sent off to the pincher man. Maybe he's got some extra retaining clips sitting around. He can put this one back together for me. Maybe I'll throw a 20 in there and bribe him. I probably got a junk piston and sleeve somewhere to see if those wrist pins will work. So, but yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do something neat for that. We're gonna try anyways. Do something neat for that Truggy, that MBX 8T. I got an idea on putting a good powerhouse in it, so be sure and join me tomorrow night for sure. It'll be another engine redo and resetting. Ooh, you got some? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, we'll do it. Basically be like kind of like a redo of an engine to make it fit. I got parts for it. I think everything's gonna work on it. We shall see. Let's see. All right, Hugh, you have yourself a good night, brother. We're gonna be out here in the next few minutes anyway, so we'll leave it on here for another 15 minutes or so. Anybody wants to BS about anything, the floor is yours. Great engines out there. Yes, sir. These are my favorites. Those would be my favorites right there, brother. Also, my top favorite for the Savage stock engines. Yep. Oh yeah, I've always liked the way they look. You know, I've never had them before I got this half a dozen or whatever that I have. But they always seem strong in the videos. I had a buddy that had one. It was a really good engine. I've in the one I've been doing the jumps in, I put one in it, and it seems to be a pretty strong engine. So, but I have 3 of them that basically need to be broke in, 3 brand new, or brand new piston and sleeves. But the one with the sleeve scratch on mine might still repinch. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Worth giving it a try, anyways. There. How's that look? Because rebuild kit too much anyways. They're hard to find. He says, whoa. Yeah, if you know the right people, which I think I about bought the guy out. I got to see if he's got any more. Hell, and I got 2 trucks that have these in there as well. Yeah, so this one's been fired up a couple of times. These are both brand new piston and sleeves. This one's never been fired up. And then I got 2 in trucks that one's been running, and another one I'm not for sure about. I'd have to look. Quadruplets. Yeah, I need to see if my Savage Parts guy has any more. Hell, if nothing else, I think I bought out all this piston and sleeves, but I need to see if he's got any more. Definitely would like to have another for a backup. But I do have an old junk one. Yeah, so this one here would be the ultimate basher. This guy here is rough. This stuff come with that jamming. I think this is the engine. This might be the engine that was in it. But yeah, so I mean this one is better than the 2 I just pulled out. But it definitely needs a repinch as well. It's in good shape. Other than the fact that, I mean, it's kind of tight, but you get some oil in there, it'll slide almost to the top. So, to the repincher. John's got to call his dealer. Ah, shit. I miss how much you said they cost to rebuild kits. So it's been a couple of different things, because one was like a full piece with all 3 of the pieces, and then another one was piston sleeve and then connecting rod separately. And I think one set was $99 and one was $125 or something. It seems like there were a couple different prices, but right around the $100 to $120 range. And I mean, that's just this one particular guy. He's been a collector for years and then started downsizing. He said he had up to like 50 Savages, and that's where I got like some of my brand new old school 25 tires, that FLM chassis build, and That's where some of these engines came from. A bunch of shocks. All the aluminum stuff that, like that one box that had all the chassis plates and stuff, all that's from the same guy. Yeah, the works engine the other night. You seen the video? I pitched it too. Yeah, I'm waiting on Offina to send me back a couple engines that he's pinched for me. So we'll promote the pincher. If you need a good pinch, call this guy. Out there making engine miracles happen. Yes, sir. Yeah, often he's got a pinch tool. All I gotta do is pay for shipping. He'll pinch the shit out of your sleeve. That sounds like a bad porno. All right, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. We got a few more minutes, so anything you guys want to discuss, I'm all ears. Get the ramp. But I think what I want to do is get some, I want to run my Savages with other engines and just use like one or two of these at a time. Like I don't want to just run them all. I want to try and kind of preserve them. But that yellow snow definitely isn't banana flavored. Nah, bro, it's lime. Or lemon, I mean. That's lemon flavored funness. It's the wrong color for banana anyways, so somebody fooled you. Yeah, if I could find any more of these engines, I would definitely like to have them. And the cool thing about all these is, I mean, like, perfect condition head. Almost, little, nope, that was fuzz. Perfect condition head. Not bad, but this one was more of a runner than the others. It's got a few nicks in it. That one's almost perfect condition. And then I got one more thing. This one's definitely a perfect condition head. Part number 15216. I think that's the bottom side. And there's the top, but yeah, not a scratch in sight. She's gonna be happy with you. Feed my wife some chocolate flavored dinglesickles. Oh my god. That's gross. Dude, I think she's gonna put you in the doghouse permanently. Unless she's just into that kind of stuff, but you know, to each their own. Although it isn't that cold here, gonna have to put shit in the freezer. They call that the Alaskan pipeline. That's nasty. Oh my god. Alright, we've done failed. This channel's going into the shitter for sure. I don't know how we always get on poop. But somehow. Gotta quit giving you guys the mic. Shit goes downhill. Get the wrap. If this live gets any worse, I'm putting my pants on and leaving. Whoa, bro, you're sitting around with no pants on? What the hell? RC Modified, what's up? How you doing, brother? Glad you could make it in right at the very end. We still appreciate you no matter what. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Well, it's getting to be that time. Anybody got any questions before we shut her down? Got anything they want to say that doesn't pertain to poop? Are you going to put all 4 engines in your nitro? In nitros? To me, there's no reason to have more than 1 engine in a nitro because it's not going to get you any more speed. Just going to get you more torque. But nah, I just put them up there for display. Thought it looked cool. Shit dogs. That's a shilly dog. Put 2 nitros in a T-Max Pro 15s. Nice. Cleveland chili dog. Oh my god. Thought you was gonna put 4 engines in your Savage. No. I don't even have a twin engine kit. That'd be a lot of modification. And there's a guy on Facebook, I think he's in the Nitro gang, if I'm not mistaken. Older guy. He put 3 3s in a T-Max. It's got a huge spur gear in it. I don't really see the point. I think 1 at a time's fun enough. 4 engines in a Savage might keep up with the Revo. I didn't see any Revos out there winning the speed challenge. It was Savages and what is it? The Mammoth. You know, the Mammoth that's built to go fast. Yep, 1 at a time is good enough. Yes, sir. You put 4 in a T-Max. Was it 4? I thought it was just 3. If you're talking about that old guy, Lotus. I only saw the video where he had 3. 1 was kind of stacked up in the center. I've seen 4 in RC before. I've seen them in like the pulls, you know, like the tractor pulls and truck pulls and stuff. That I get because, you know, you're going to get the torque. You know, but I don't really know how much more good it does. And like HPI'd Savage, sounds like 4 problems. Yes. HPI'd Savage has that twin. You know, he's running big reds and then those end bleeds, what is it? Extreme ERMCs, whatever they are. You know, and I mean, they're quick, they're torquey. I just don't know that it gives them more top speed. I like the way they sound. Yeah, he stacked 3 in a triangle format. Yes, that's what I saw. It would be very fast if you put 4 engines on 1 chassis. Well, I mean, that's kind of a debate out there. I don't know that 4 engines is actually going to get you that much more speed. Because, I mean, in the end, they're all going the same speed. So if you gear it up real tall and then they've got the torque to get through the gear, then yes, I would say you're going to get more speed out of those engines. But if you don't change the gearing, those engines, you know, more engines isn't going to get you more speed. Not that I'm aware of. 4 engines, 4 gets too heavy. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be in a truck pull or, you know, like a tractor pull. So you got the weight up front to hold it down and it's giving it the torque to just keep spinning those tires and pull that sled. RPM gives you top speed. You need custom gears for sure. Yeah, exactly. I think it'll give you the torque to get through taller gears. So like if you're using a single engine, you know, and it's got power, but you put the gears too tall, it's going to be hard to climb through the gears. You put 2, 3, 4 engines on there, it'll get through that easier and quicker. But I don't know that it's really going to get you like more top speed without making those gears taller. But I mean, it's cool. You know, they sound cool. It's not like an angry swarm of bees. Yeah, exactly. Off and torque, yes. Speed, not really. They'll hold each other back. Well, I mean, whoever, if one's got a slower RPM, just from the tune of it, you know, they're going to be fighting each other. So if you have them all tuned properly, they're going to have the same RPMs, and then the gear, you know, the gear's going to be what gives you your speed. So I just don't see more engines giving you more speed. No twin engine build that I've ever seen they gotten higher speed out of it. Any off the shelf gears wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I mean, like that guy that made that triple stack or that triangular shaped. I think that gear was a specially made gear just for that reason. But I mean, that was a huge spur gear, so that'd be a torque monster. But all right, guys, hate to cut it short, but it is that time. 9 o'clock's kind of it for me. So 4:30 comes early. Got other shit to do. Get ready for bed. So I will be here tomorrow. Hope to see each and every one of you guys here. And if not, I'll see you the next time I see you. So appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. Love all the support. Yes, see you RC Modified. Appreciate it. Much love and peace.